Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will be sharing more details that I've noticed while watching Squid Game. Some of these details that I'm going to mention are the ones that you guys have commented on the first Squid Game video that I made. So I just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys for not only commenting but also supporting the video. Before we start, my YouTube analytics show that 100% of my viewers are not actually subscribed. So if you enjoy my videos and don't want to miss them in the future, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. But without any further delay, let's get right into the video. As usual, this video will contain heavy spoilers. Please proceed with caution. In episode 1, it has already been foreshadowed that the main character would eventually win the 45.6 billion prize pool. This is shown when he won the horse gambling match and was getting paid exactly 4.56 million out of it. Another minor foreshadowing is when the main character gave the small present to his daughter, which is weirdly similar to the coffin that they use later on in the Squid Game. The gun itself is also a lighter, which is also hinting that the bodies are getting cremated once they are eliminated from the game. Not only that, most of the characters' deaths are actually foreshadowed in the show. For example, the gangster who jumped down from a bridge to run away from the people who are trying to kill him actually ended up dying from the fall of a bridge. The North Korean girl who put a knife to a person's throat actually got killed by her throat slice. Ali, who stole the money from his boss, which he actually deserved, got his marble stolen from his partner during the marble game. Last but not least, the main character's best friend who wanted to commit suicide in a bathtub actually ended up killing himself with a knife in the throat. These amazing details are actually found by my viewers who commented on my previous video, so I want to give a huge shout out to Kurt and Owain Thomas. There are actually more subtle details hinting towards the old man being the man behind the game, and this is shown in the show's official poster. Notice how all of the characters in the poster is either afraid or determined to win, except for the old man, of course. Here, he isn't smiling out of joy of playing, rather, the lighting makes his grin more evilish and seemingly in control of the situation. Not only that, the position that he stood in is actually the same as the masked leader, further suggesting that he is related to organizing the Squid Game. Now, this is by far my favorite detail, so hear me out. We all know that the old man joined the Squid Game solely to enjoy the game and his life wasn't in danger most of the time. But the tug-of-war game is one that would have killed him. Or will it? Before the game is started, the participants are forced to be tied onto the rope and there is a little lock on both of their handcuffs. This is true even on the old man. However, when they finish the game, we can see the locks on the old man's handcuff are actually gone. This is how I think he thought of escaping death in this game. The locks on his handcuffs given to him are actually malfunctioned. Therefore, if ever needed, he can simply escape by unlocking both of his handcuffs, releasing himself from the rope, and cheating his death in the end. Now, this detail has been mentioned many times in the comment section from my previous video, so I decided to include it here. In episode 5, where the police officer is trying to find clues about his missing brother, he went into the data room to check on the player's information. The first book he checked on is Squid Game, organized in 1999, and the number 1 player's information is on the first page, which makes sense. But when he found the 2020's player list, it starts from 002 rather than 001, which is the old man. Since we know that the old man himself is the host of the game, there's no reason for him to put his own detail into the file, as he is simply joining for the sake of enjoying, not actually trying to win the game. This is more like an interpretation of the show rather than a detail, but hear me out. In the end of the show, we saw that the protagonist dyed his hair red. But why is that? Some might say that it is an impulse decision since he saw it on the poster, but I think it is a hint that the character himself has grown to become more willing to take control of the situation. Why is that? Well, we know that the color of red is also the color of the gunman in the Squid Game, which signifies control, one in power, and aggressiveness. We see that the protagonist is displaying all of these traits towards the end of the show when he immediately ran towards the person who is still giving out the Squid Game invitation card. He also aggressively take away the invitation card and push the person towards the wall with his elbow pressed against his neck. We see that the protagonist has grown in a way that he is now willing to use violent means to stop the game from happening again so that no one has to go through what he had been through. And that will be all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you liked the video, please like it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Did I miss anything at all? Let me know in the comment section below. I will see you guys next time.